Good morning. Today we're going to be doing lesson 5-6, day 1 and day 2. So we're going to be talking about Queen Arlene's dilemma. Queen Arlene has a problem. She wants to divide her land among her 3 daughters. She wants her oldest daughter to get half the land and her 2 younger daughters to each get a third of the land. Can she do it? Use diagrams and words to explain your answer. So, I'm thinking right now, to help me, I'm going to use my fraction circle pieces. And so, she wants to divide her land. Let's pretend this is the queen's land. This. Okay? She wants to give it to her 3 daughters. So I know that I'm going to have to divide this land up into 3 pieces because there's 3 people. She wants her oldest daughter to get half of the land. So I know that halves are my pink ones. So she wants her oldest daughter to get half. So I'm going to delete that one because I only need 1 half. And she wants her 2 younger daughters to get a third of the land. So I'm going to take my third pieces. I'm going to break it up. I'm going to delete 1 of those because I only need 2. Okay. So, looking at this is how she wants to divide her land up. So, if I put these together, I'm looking at these pieces. Is there enough land to go around for everyone if she does it this way? If we look at it. What do we think? So, the answer is no, she wouldn't be able to. Because if I put this here, I don't have this orange piece, a third, is way too big to fit there. Because look, it takes up some of the half that the oldest daughter has. It goes into it. So I'm going to break that up again. See? Look, it covers when I drag it over it. It's not enough. So, another way I can do it besides the fraction circle pieces, so I'll delete them. I'll show you another way we can do it. Okay? So, I can draw a picture too, if I didn't have fraction circle pieces. So, I'm going to draw a big circle. Okay? And now I'm going to divide it in half. Okay, look, and so this is half for the oldest daughter, so I'm going to put an O for the oldest daughter, and then I'm going to go over here and divide 1/3, and this is 1/3 to her younger daughters. So I'm going to put a Y for younger daughter number 1. And then this would be for younger daughter number 2. So I'm just going to put that. But that's not 1/3, is it? So, can she do it? No, she cannot do it. Because 2 younger daughters need 1/3 of the land, but it is not I'll have to scroll down a little bit so I can finish writing. But it is not possible because the oldest daughter has half. Okay? So, our answer is no, because 2 younger daughters need 1/3 of the land, but it is not possible because the oldest daughter has half. See, the oldest daughter takes up half. One of the younger daughters would take up 1/3, but then the other daughter would not get 1/3. She would get way less than that. Okay? Let's try the next screen. So, after thinking about it, Queen Arlene decides to keep half of her land and have 3 daughters divide the other half. She still wants her oldest daughter to get more land than the 2 sisters. Think of a way to use fractions to divide the land. So, Queen Arlene wants, I'm going to draw a circle again. She wants to keep half of the land, okay? So I'm going to draw it in half. So I'm going to say Queen Arlene. I'm just going to put a Q for the queen. She wants to keep half. But now, she wants to split this much up with her 3 daughters, but she wants her oldest daughter to get more land than the other 2 sisters. So let's think of a way to use fractions to divide the land. How could we do that? How could we do that? So what I'm thinking is we could still give. Let's get our fraction circle pieces out to help us. So if I'm looking here, I know that half of mine is going to go to Queen Arlene. So we know she's going to get that. Now, I need to think about how much I want to give the older daughter. So if I'm looking here, we want her to get more, right? So one way that we could do it is we could give the oldest daughter maybe 1/3. So let's break this up because we don't want it to be equal. We want the oldest daughter to get more. So we'll give her 1/3 of the land, right? Now we have just a little bit left for the 2 other daughters. And so when I'm looking there, I'm going to drag my 1/12 pieces, break these up, and I'm going to see how many can fit in there. Oops, disappeared on me. All right. Take these pieces and throw them out. I don't need all of them. So now, I know when I'm looking here that I still split it up between 3 people, right? But she wants her oldest daughter to get more of the land, so I went ahead and gave the oldest daughter, I'm going to put an O for the oldest daughter, she got 1/3, but then the other 2 daughters, I know the green pieces are a 12th, they each only got 1/12. So she got her wish. Her oldest daughter got the most, she got 1/3. The other 2 daughters only got 1/12. So that's one way to do it. If you can think of other ways to do it, you can also do that too, because there's a lot of other ways that you could break this up. This is just the way that I'm showing you guys today. So now we're going to write a fraction addition equation for our answer. So I know that the queen got 1/2, and then the oldest daughter got 1/3, and then each of the sisters only got 1/12. And so then I know that that equals 1 whole. So 1 whole of the land. Thank you guys for working with me today. And like I said before, there's a few different ways that you can do this.